A Hallmark card I saw at Target once said of love that it is the master key that opens the gates of happiness. Well, I didn't know it then, but that little $5.99 recycled paper profit was the perfect prologue to an unforgettable Wednesday. Social functions are faddish these days. Gathering in person can be the chic au courant, and I never missed a chance to be dernier cri. But I was starting to feel like I was going to be eschewed from the event of the summer. I would have understood, of course, no venue can truly accommodate all the special people you meet in the precious time you spend on Earth. We don't have the technology. We're just not there yet. It's looking like it's going to be in space. But thankfully, I was rescued by fate's canadarm like a wayward floating astronaut separated from his capsule. Dangled, though, for it took a few weeks to get the actual invite. And then off I went for a magical night at the most elegant destination, the ALDI in Batavia. We arrived by Subaru. The route taking us along Illinois' scenic I-88 West, past the panoramics of Lyle, until gliding off exit 117 to Illinois 31 North to Mooseheart Road, Mooseheart. The gentle tapping of the Impreza's 80 AC, a playful backbeat scoring our drive, for it was a balmy 64 degrees out. Who could have asked for a better backdrop to our journey? Along Randall Road, we saw scores of wild geese, presumably flying south but stopping briefly to enjoy the gifted November heat. My heart leapt at the sight of the oak savanna flanking the Fox River. Our accommodations were close by, so we decided to stop and unwind at the Comfort Inn and Suites Geneva West with a glass of the Mas de la Baronne we got at the Binny's in Lakeview for just such an occasion. Finally, we dressed and gathered in the lobby for the rental caravan to the ALDI in Batavia. Upon arrival, we were greeted by friends of Michael Hurd and Jessica Bojanowski, mostly wondering who the fuck we were and how we managed to score an invite to the event of November. We chatted and laughed, the Midwestern patter and pleasantries friskly hovering over the ALDI parking lot in the 5 p.m. sunset. We headed into the supermarket, cheeks rosed by the warmth of the gathering and the rosé, of course. But we kept the coquetting to a light simmer. This was the Hurd Bojanowski Wedding, of course. One must pace oneself. They ushered us into the Insights Center. We were seated amongst the droop and harvest of the produce section. A string quartet began to boast Somebody to Love by Queen as the flower girls danced down the rainbow-beswirled carpet, no doubt lobbing nosegays from the ALDI florals available in the Instacart. ALDI's marketing manager, Matthew Case, took over the microphone and began the evening. The lunch, snacks, and cereal aisle signs hung like coronation banderole. Quote, whether this is your first time or 100th time at an ALDI store, welcome. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Jessica and Michael, exactly 9 years from their first date. This is the dream wedding they never knew existed. Their love is filled to the brim with kindness, mutual respect, and the kind of comfort we thought was only found in a bowl of Park Street Deli macaroni and cheese. That's like legit what he said. The jokes were clearly on sale and going fast after the family took their moments, and at last it was time for the vows. The only thing fresher than the tears were the broccoli and romaine lettuce. And it wasn't the 3-pound bag of onions for 69 cents that kept him coming. Case then took the mic once again to close with, quote, may there always be enough winking owl wine to sip while you share cooking recipes from your ALDI cookbook. And if love be the master key, the gates of happiness were certainly opened after hours. Quote, just like Mama Cosey's pizza, these rings are unbroken circles with ends that have been joined together to represent your union. It is a symbol of infinity and of your infinite love. And they were married. Simple, no excess, only at ALDI. And then we headed to the wine and beer section, where the reception was bedecked with choice delights from Chocure, Benton's, and Clancy's. The menu was resplendent with a largesse of chicken sliders, jumbo coconut shrimp, and a charcuterie board that spanned a whole checkout lane. 2 hard ciders were on tap, a robust choice, but hey, this is Batavia. The couple's 3-tiered wedding cake swirled with an ALDI rainbow, topped with a tiny shopping cart and a quarter, in case you forgot this was fucking ALDI. We were gifted with candles, chocolates, and custom-made quarter-holder keychains before dancing the night away and doing late-night shopping cart spin-outs. A grand time, a wholesome time, rare in these times indeed, and only available for a once-in-a-lifetime. And though this whole thing went down because Michael and Jessica entered the Happily Ever ALDI contest online and won, it was in the making from the beginning, baked into the live G-free, gluten-free, assorted variety bagels of their lives. Quote, "It has always been a key part of our relationship. We work opposite schedules, so weekends are the only time we really get to see each other. We've always cherished our Sunday morning ALDI shopping dates. It's something we look forward to doing together each week." Fate, it seemed, had extended them the same robot arm that rescued me from assuming I was not going to make it to this moment, if you remember the metaphor from earlier. ALDI put out all the stops, because that's what ALDI does. Honor may be a 5-letter word, but that's too much excess for a 4-letter family like ALDI. All expenses were paid, and they were gifted with free groceries for a year, along with shopping carts replete with the kind of simple, responsible, and consistent products ALDI has been offering since Carl and Theo Albrecht inherited their mother's Albrecht Discount Supermarket in 1961. After the red bag chicken was gone, and the last of the Burlwood cellars was drunk, we meandered into the Illinois twilight, the couple heading back to the Detroit metro area via I-88E, which is just a fucking grand ride like the night was. That's 5 fucking hours, man. Hats off. That's a journey. That's fucking 2 Lord of the Rings movies. And you have to gain an hour. Fuck me, it's giving me dry mouth just thinking about it. Thankfully, ours was a frugal hour 7 ramble back to Chicago, but it was heavy with riches and memories. I thought back to that Hallmark card I saw at Target and its modest tiding that love was the master key to the gates of happiness. The times we live in now are too tense, too tight, too full of excess. It would sour the disposition of Theo and Carl Albrecht, whose life was about simplicity. And on the slow drive home, in the gloaming of the I-88 West, I heard a whisper through the fog of my mind from Too Many Wicked Grove Hard Ciders, product code 47183. That's what love is. Not a master key to a gate, but a sliding door that opens when the right people step through. A place of great quality and always low prices. Simple, responsible, consistent. Love is an ALDI's, and I found that out on a Wednesday night in November at a wedding in Batavia. Thank you.